As exciting as Sonic X Shadow Generations is, with basically no criticisms I could levy whatsoever, there is one thing I need to address, and that, especially with the generation of stages coming out, and this bad boy appearing in the first, like, literally couple seconds of the trailer, the Space Colony ARK, by the way, it made me a liar. It made me a liar. I feel like if you clicked on this because the title's a bit dramatic, I do apologize. But I'll go over the reasons why. It's not a negative against the game, it's a negative against me and my perfectionism. But it's great to see the Space Colony ARK again. It's going to be great to dive into Shadow's like lore and history and stuff again, with a bit of a new twist, because obviously we see Black Doom and stuff coming back. But I'll explain the title. Of course, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow on Twitch. We're going to be returning to streaming in August, and it's going to be Sonic games if you're into that. So, with that being said, one of the first and foremost reasons why it's made me a liar is this right here. So this is the capsule room. This is a survival mode, by the way. I have a jetpack, fortunately, because it is a modded server. So the capsule room, and I want your opinion in the comments if you're still watching. The capsule room, in my opinion, when you look at Sonic Adventure 2 cutscenes and even Shadow the Hedgehog cutscenes, or even just past media period, right? Shadow and Maria can look out this front window and clearly see Earth, like with nothing in the way. But obviously there's the underside windows, so you can still see things out the bottom. So I decided to put it kind of like at this, I say this 90-degree angle at where the like bottom of the dome meets the top of the face, I guess with the forehead. So that way it could serve both those purposes. I could have, I guess, pushed it back more somewhat. And there's a water elevator because it is a survival mode, so people that can't fly, don't have a jetpack, that's how they can get in. Not really maybe important, but the point is, in Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings, we can see a bunch of hanging buildings from the Ark actually out this front window. And then the part before Shadow races away, where there's explosions and she grabs his hand, we can see windows even over there too. Might help if I actually get inside the room. Some of y'all are yelling at me, and you're correct. I based it off of its appearance in Sonic Adventure 2. Is the thing. This whole thing is based off of Sonic Adventure 2. It's like the orange border around the windows. I only had so much room to work with. I'm colorblind, so I thought the walls were green. I guess it might be like a faded, like desaturated green, perhaps, depending on the monitor you're using and stuff like that. Sure, but basically, this is wrong. This is wrong. And it's not like I knew, right? I started building this back in April. We didn't get that first trailer until, like, what, Game Fest in the summer, so June. So unless I had insider knowledge, or unless I worked for Sega and you guys don't know it yet, I wouldn't have known, to be fair. But still, you know, that's a thing. Also, the color scheme itself. This is based off of not just its look in Sonic Adventure 2, but also like the non-CG cutscenes in Shadow the Hedgehog. The Ark's face tends to be that blue color. I used to think it was actually gray, so I used to build it out of stone, but then when you look at the hanging buildings, for example, are blue, and those dot the face of the colony and stuff like that too, so it's like, okay, that's the case. But I might be wrong now too, because it looks like, and I want your opinion as I go through this, it looks like they've combined the look of the Ark in terms of its shape, its SA2 shape, with kind of like the more darker tone that it was looking like in Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog was like a darker take on the Sonic universe. That was the point of that game. So even the Ark's physical appearance was kind of, I don't want to say grime, but it was kind of like a darker, I don't know if edgier is the right term, but because it's a space colony, how do you make a space colony edgy? The way it looks in, I guess, Shadow the Hedgehog. But the point is, so I went for more of the SA2 look, and now in Generations, Shadow Generations that people are calling it, it looks like we had like a fusion. The aesthetic of Shadow the Hedgehog, but the shape we knew when it first debuted and blew up half the moon, get wrecked moon, in Sonic Adventure 2. So the internals, I'll just go over this really quickly. It's Cannon's core. The way I used to build it when I first tried to build the Ark back in like 2012 was I built it backwards. So I built the face and all that stuff, and then I built Cannon's core, worked it out through that way. It's not done yet at all. I think this is part of Eggman's section. This is like Knuckles and Rouge's section. You go down here, you flip the switches and all that back in there. This is like Sonic's section over here. All of this leading to like the waterway that slips you down into where you fight the Bio Lizard and stuff. So it's far from done. Even the wings, I'm still getting the shape right personally. But what do you think though? And what is your favorite part about getting kind of to dive back, not just into the Space Colony Ark, but just that era with Shadow and stuff too? Are you excited that Black Doom is back? Are you excited we're going to be fighting the Bio Lizard again? Are you hoping there's other characters we see? Who is the fourth mystery character? It's obviously Maria. I'm just kidding. I don't know that. Please don't take that video and be like, how dare you try and leak. I don't know. That's just a joke. I've gotten things wrong in past videos, as y'all have let me know, and that's completely fine, but that one is a joke. I'm not actually saying that it is an actual thing. Comment with that all in the comment section down below. But that's going to be all for this video as I go back to work building this monstrosity of a space colony. It's fun, especially in a survival mode. It's a lot more challenging than the creative, that's for sure. Again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/Gamrison over there as well. We'll be returning with things like Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Adventure 2, a lot of Sonic stuff as we head towards, Shadow Generations in October, and that's going to be fun. Let's see how big we can get that, because then there's going to be a charity stream afterwards, probably Thankmas, and then we can see how big we can go in on charity together. I don't know which video will be next. We're just going to have to wait and see. So until next time, take care, and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.